Hi, this is Meteorologist Steve Pellettiere, and I am the Weatherman. Thanks for checking into the weathermanpod.com on your Tuesday, 22nd day of the month of September 2025. We're into the last third of the month already. It's also the autumnal equinox day. Today, Monday, 22nd of September 2025 at 2:19 p.m., it's the autumnal equinox. Now, it's the beginning of autumn astronomically. Actually, what we are is at the halfway mark between the high point of summer, the high point of the sun, rising early, setting later, northern hemisphere mostly in light, and then getting our way towards that first day of winter, which will be generally around the 20th to 22nd of December. And that is the shortest period of daytime. Sun rises in the southeast, sets in the southwest, takes the shortest path across our skies in the northern hemisphere, basically pointing away from the sun as it spins, giving us the least amount of sunshine. And of course, when you have an absence of any heat-giving object, you're going to get cooler temperatures, and that's in fact what we get. Nighttime, a longer period of time, the temperatures go down at night because of the lack of sunshine, and your average temperatures fall. Average temperatures continue to fall through this month of September. But we did have a fairly decent day, both Saturday and Sunday. A little bit of an east wind across the eastern seaboard from D.C. up to the Boston area. We have one more day of some pretty good weather, but there's lots of moisture brewing across the nation's Midwest, from the Great Lakes southward through the Ohio and Tennessee valleys. And that area of moisture will be moving to the east over the next few days. So for today, I'm looking at a decent amount of sunshine through some clouds and high temperatures generally ranging in the upper 70s to near 80. We're in a southerly wind now. That's going to warm things up from D.C. to Boston. But clouds will be on the increase for tonight, and it looks like the possibility of some showers for both Tuesday and Wednesday, and some much-needed rain, I might add. Last time we had some rain was around the middle portion of last week from an upper-level low-pressure system and a surface low that was along the eastern seaboard. It gradually moved offshore. This time, some moisture moving in from the west doesn't have the greatest potential as far as moisture is concerned, but anything we can get, we can take because of the dry conditions that we've had so far this month. So it does look like a little bit of a clearing trend from high pressure building in later on Thursday and Friday of this week, but it does look like some rain for the midweek. Decent day coming up for today, though, highs 70s to near 80 degrees. Temperatures will be on the warm side, but with a chance of showers and thunderstorms on both Tuesday and Wednesday, as mentioned. If you're traveling by air today, Atlanta may have some late day showers, but nothing major to cause any extra delays into the Atlanta area. Central and South Florida, a little bit heftier on the thunderstorms for the later afternoon. Dry conditions in New York's LaGuardia, JFK, and Newark. Also looking at Philadelphia and Baltimore basically being dry, as will be D.C. Some rain moving in later in the day. Boston also looking on the dry side, but looks like some rainy conditions in Cleveland, Toledo, and also in Chicago as well. A clearing trend in Minneapolis, St. Paul, some showers in Houston, hot and humid in Dallas, Fort Worth, maybe some late-day thunderstorms, and drier weather in central and southern California, but it does look like dry conditions continue across the Pacific Northwest. I'm Meteorologist Steve Pellettiere, and I am the Weatherman. Welcome to autumn, and we'll talk to you first thing on Tuesday. See you then.